Welcome back to Under Oath. Today we have actress, model, and entrepreneur Brande Roderick. Brande, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Thanks for having me.
I got to tell you, there's so many cool things I followed throughout your career, but I got to tell you, the most interesting thing I'm dealing with right now is your company called Ring My Bell, which is, I'm not quite sure, is it for men and women or just women? Because I was really interested in it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It could be for both. If a guy, guys need an IV, after a night of maybe drinking, or they just want to build up their immunity because they're going to go on a plane or whatever. We have all the fun IV stuff. We have spray tanning. Guys sometimes want to get a little tan as well. You need a quick haircut. Someone can come to your house. So it's for both. It's for men and women. If a woman wants to go out on, has to go to a wedding, wants to go to a reunion, wants a night out on the town, they can come do her makeup. So it's hair, everything. It's a great service.
And is this city based? Like, is it in LA or is it everywhere?
Everywhere, wherever any state you live in, you can call. You can go on the website, ringmybell.com. You can go on the app, Ring My Bell, and you just put in the time, the date, and your location. It's like an Uber. You can order whatever you need, and they come to your house.
That seems like a monstrous network. I mean, how did you get all these people? I mean, all these different people in different professions to sign up, like all across the country?
It's my partner, Megan O'Brien. She created and had the idea. She was very close. Her ex created Uber, so she learned a lot. And she went out there, and she has this whole network of people. So it's a fantastic concept.
I mean, I can't even imagine how. I mean, you're talking thousands and thousands of people, and
Yeah.
how do you get that information out there for people, professionals who go, wait a minute, I can sign up for this instead of having to work at a salon or somewhere else?
Well, a lot of the girls are already mobile hair and makeup or spray tanning, or a lot of them own their own salons, so they send their girls. So it's a lot of professionals of all different areas that either own their own salons, work in a salon, or just are mobile already to begin with.
Now, a lot of celebrities put their name on something, but they're not very involved in it. How involved are you in this project? Because I can't even imagine how many working details there are.
I am like basically a spokesperson, and I consult with Megan, the owner. We come up with creative ideas because I live in an area in wine country where there's a lot of weddings. So I will do a lot with this area and creating the atmosphere here in wedding country. But as an actress and a movie producer, I'm constantly busy working on my other things as well. So I have my hand in that. I have my hand in my film career, as well as I have an Airbnb business. So I I have my
Wow.
hand in a lot of things, but I like being busy.
Now, what I love about business is you go out there, you do your best and everything else. What I hate about business is the online nonsense I have to deal with, like the random review and everything. Do you take those personal because you have all these businesses and you're going, wait a second, how did I, 1 star?
Um, yes, that is not fun if you would to get someone that would complain or whatnot, and that's tough. That is really tough. But you have to deal with it because that's your business, right? In a lot of businesses, it is about the reviews and the stars, just like even with like my latest movie, Wineville. It's about how many stars are you going to get? And if someone gives you a low rating, you're like, oh, how dare them? Because it's hard, right? One person will give you 10 stars, another person will give you 2 stars. And you can't appease everybody. That's a thing that we have to learn in life, right? We can't make everybody happy. The only thing you can do is go out there and know that you did the best that you can do and that you're proud and you're happy with what you do. And you have to try to just kind of throw away the people that are more negative, I guess.
Now, moving from acting and producing into business, and you've had multiple businesses, what's the biggest advice you could give to somebody who was in your position? They were an actor, they were a performer, and they're going, okay, I want to start my own business. What was the biggest surprise that you discovered?
Um, Like someone moving from
Yeah,
that.
somebody who wants to get into a business. They've been
Uh-huh.
performing. They've been an actress or an actor, and they're going, "I want to start this business where I do this." What was the biggest advice you could give them if they want to move into the business world?
Well, I think it's kind of the same advice for anyone. It doesn't have to be someone moving from being an actor, but for me, it's always think outside the box. Do what others won't do. That's how you're going to succeed in anything, whether it's acting or business or whatnot. You have to separate yourself from everybody else that's doing, right? So get out there and do all those things that people aren't doing. Go the extra mile. Think outside the box. If a door closes, crawl through a window. It's like just keep persisting, and you'll get there.
When I think of somebody getting out there, I'm the spokesperson for this or that. I wonder how important it is for quality when somebody says, "Hey, you get an opportunity to do this." Have you ever said, "I'm not doing that. I don't like this product. I don't feel good about it. I only want to be A plus products."
100%. I will only do something that I am passionate about, that I love, that I believe in. Back in the day, doing Baywatch one, I'd have so many people reach out to me about, oh, will you do this diet pill or this certain exercise machine or these vitamins? I'm like, no, because I don't take diet pills. I don't think that machine is going to do what it says it's going to do. So I said no. I say no to a lot of things. I will only. That's why if you, I don't promote it really anything because it has to be something that I truly 100% believe in. That's the only way that I'll be a part of it.
It's really tough because there's just so much money in infomercials and everything else, and people are making, millions of dollars overnight, like on QVC. When QVC used to exist, you could do an hour and just make a ridiculous amount of money. How tough was it to you to fight your agents and managers to say, "No, I'm not doing this"?
It wasn't, honestly. I mean, the people that I work with are great, and they respect what I want to do, and so that part isn't hard.
I think about running businesses and everything that goes involved with, and I read something about that you have a shoe company with Adam Levine. Is that real or is that just an internet myth?
No, that's basically, I don't know if I called it internet myth, but I don't know why they still have that on there. But it was, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 years ago, I was part of a shoe company called Pantofila, and Adam Levine was a part of it. And Pantofila is a really wonderful Italian shoe line that actually is very popular in Italy and started like soccer shoes or football shoes, I guess is what they say. But for whatever reason, it did not do well in the United States, but it's huge in Europe. But he was a part of that as well. But that company dissolved.
What I think about when you do such a big international show like Baywatch, I mean, Baywatch was universal. I mean, I'm sure people on the moon were watching that. I mean, it's just crazy. Do you ever find that when you travel abroad now and you're going, "Wait a minute, I'm more famous here than I am in the US"?
Oh yeah, like Baywatch in Germany is huge. Japan. I mean, there's so many countries. It was the number one watch show in the world in its time. So, so of course, when you go to other countries, it's going to be crazy.
I,
Yeah.
I think when you get to do a show like that and you're so recognizable, I can't even imagine the weird perks that you get. Oh, I got to meet the president. I got to do these. What do you think the coolest thing fame ever put you in that position to do?
Oh, oh gosh. Well, I mean, as far as like meeting people, like even being at the Playboy Mansion, for instance, just being a part of this world has introduced me to so many amazing people, and so many high profile people. For example, I mean, the president of the United States, right? I got to work with him twice, on 2 seasons of The Celebrity Apprentice. So it's just put me into so many different crazy situations and worlds, and being on the red carpet at the Cannes Film Festival. And it's really been a blessing. I've just had such a great fun, adventurous career. And it all started, with Playboy and working my way through film and television, and I've been very blessed.
When we talk about politicians and presidents and everything else like this, I try to tell people it doesn't matter who the president is. The opportunity to meet a president, the opportunity to be involved in something. I mean, how crazy was it for you to go, oh my God, I did The Apprentice, I'm in the Final Four, and now he's got a possibility of becoming president not only once, but twice.
Yeah, very, very surreal, actually. Yeah, definitely. Very surreal. Yeah.
I've had the opportunity to interview some people who were on The Apprentice, and the big surprise for a lot of people is how quick it actually goes. You're not there for like 12 weeks or 13 weeks. They're just quick hits here and quick hits here. How long were you actually filming to get to the Final Four?
Well, I was there the whole entire time. So I was there 5 weeks because I was on every episode. So for me, so a full season is 5 weeks.
What I love about somebody in your position is that you do so much, whether it be the acting, the producing, the businesses. I mean, I can't even imagine the team you have that keeps you managed. Go, okay, you have to be here at 8. You got to be here at 9. You got this board meeting at 11. I mean, how good are the people surrounding you?
Nobody manages me. I do it all myself. So for me, I'm not one of those celebrities that has the assistant, but, you're going to be here today, and you're going to do that, and you're going to blah, 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 blah. No, I do everything myself. I don't have that.
Now,
No.
A lot of people are hearing this. They're going, Jeff, why does this seems like such a big deal to you? Because I know I have like great people. Like I have an assistant who is always on it. And he's like, Jeff, you got to be here. You got to be here. You got to be here.
Yeah.
God forbid I tried to manage all the nonsense I'm dealing with. How is it even possible for you?
I don't know. I mean, that's just something that I feel like for me, I rather just do it myself and be hands-on everything, because I'm always having to figure out this schedule or that schedule anyway. So instead of using that third person to go through, I just go direct to the person and talk to the person. I don't know. That's just, is it a control thing? I don't know what it is, but I just do. Yeah, I just do it all even when I was did my film Wineville, directing, producing, all the things. I didn't even have somebody here in my day-to-day doing things. I did it all myself, and I would delegate to the sound guy, delegate to my cinematographer. I would delegate to the people, but I would be the one doing it.
Now, a lot of people don't know about when you say I produce something. They don't realize you have to bring the money in, and it's a very expensive thing. I need a couple million to do this and a couple million to do that. I got to get the actors together. I got to do the casting.
It's my baby. Yeah, well, just exactly like what you said. I mean, you're starting from scratch, picking everybody in your crew and picking the actors, being on set, doing it. And plus I'm acting in it. And while I'm acting, things are coming at me like, the wardrobe girl tested positive for COVID. Oh God, I got to find a new wardrobe person. Oh, this person sprayed spray paint in the eyes. Oh, we got to get her to the emergency. There's so much stuff. And then post-production, you're picking the color grading, you're picking the sound, the music, the hell, editing, you do everything from start to finish. Then you have to go get it sold. I mean, there is a lot that goes into it, but that's why I'm so proud of my newest film, Wineville, because it is my baby and I had a hand in everything. So yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it.
I mean, when a script like that comes, I mean, are you involved in the writing of it, or do you just go, I love the script so much, we're making it?
No, I helped create the script. So like I said, as this from start to finish, this is all me. And my writer and producing partner, Richard Shankman, who is freaking amazing. I love him. He and I would just go back and forth on the story, on what we wanted, and he would write it. And it's a really sick and twisted movie, and it comes from our crazy, sick and twisted brains. But we're very proud of it.
I've had the benefit of writing like 15 graphic novels and a bunch of comic books, and people always say, where does that idea come from? And I kind of go, I don't know. I was with my son one day, or I was with my daughter one day. I mean, where does the idea for Wineville come from?
Well, I always say, I don't know if I became sick and twisted because from a very young age, even at 6 years old, I was watching The Exorcist with my mom on the couch. So we were a huge like horror film family, where my parents were always trying to scare us kids. We would sleep outside in the tent on birthdays, and my dad would come out and scare us. Just all these crazy things, even so much that when I went to college, I took a serial killer class. So it's no like crazy surprise that I would write or that I would create a film about a serial killer family. Um, so I just think it started from such a young age. It was just my love of horror films that created this movie. But it's just creating things that are just that are fun and that something about, I guess. And just what's in that crazy brain that you want to put on paper, I guess.
The tough thing with horror, and a lot of people, I've written one graphic novel that dealt with horror, and I can tell you, once I got done with it, wiping that off me, I had killed 80 people in a book before that, but killing 6 in such a, let's just say, a terrible way stays with you a little bit. So when you finish that script where you're going, I can't believe I wrote that.
I can believe it. But the thing that's tough when you're saying stick with you or things that happened is in the movie, my son in real life plays my son in the movie. And there's a scene where he's screaming, like, mommy, mom, mom, help. And it's like, oh, you're hearing that. And it was real. And hearing your child scream for you like that, because he's a good actor, I guess, because I was just like, oh my God, I had to like leave. Like I couldn't even hear that. It was so hard. So that kind of sticks with you. Like you never want to hear that in real life. Yeah.
Well, I can't. So we have about a couple seconds left. When does Wineville come out so that we can all enjoy it?
It's out now.
Oh,
You
cool.
can watch it anywhere. If you watch your movies on Tubi, you can watch it on Tubi. If you watch them on Amazon, you can watch Amazon, DirecTV, Google Play, Apple, wherever you normally watch your movies and stream your movies, you can watch it. It's out now.
I'm going to catch that tonight. It was so great talking to you, Brande. Good luck with all your endeavors.
Thank you, dear. You too. See you next time.